Hello beautiful people, how are you doing? You are welcome back to our channel. And as you can see, my wife is here today. Just like I promised you, in our last video, that very soon you will be seeing the face of my wife. And you can see her today. She's here and she's let me call her an August visitor. Of course, this is August and we have an August visitor here. And she has been forming hard work since morning. She has been working hard, perhaps just to cover up for the lost ground. You know, she has been here for a while, and then because the last time she came here was in May, so it has been 3 months that she came here last. And as you can see, we just harvested our potatoes and then we are taking it to the market. And then with our maize too, we have just a little bit just like 0.2 acres of maize that we plant. I myself planted it in April, and then want to use the land for rice plantation. It's time to plant our rice. By this time last year we've planted the rice, but unfortunately due to lack of rainfall, due to the dry spell that we are witnessing in our places this year, we delayed to this time. And just like you know, we planted about 10 kg some 2-3 weeks ago, but we had to stop it due to the dry spell. But we had a surprise rainfall some 2 days ago, so by next week we are going back to the rice plantation. So we are packaging the maize too for sales. Well, we wanted to keep it, but you know, just since it's not much and we don't really have any need for it, let's go and sell it. So that's why we are taking it to the market to sell it today. So one of our laborers is doing the packing, he's packaging it already, so he's here. And once you are done, we'll get, it should be about 3 bags. So whatever we get out of it, at least we'll use that one to hold body, just like we say in our local parlance in Nigeria. So you can see this is a typical bag of sweet potato. This is how we oven pack it. We oven package it, you can see. So if you want to buy, of course, but if once you are far away or once you are far off, you have to buy in bulk. If you want to buy in bulk, if you want to get into this business, if you want to be an off-taker, you can register with us, especially if you are in southwestern part of Nigeria. Be very sure that we are going to give you a fair price, something that will be fair to both parties. But if not, there's no problem. Just learn how to do it and replicate the same success wherever you are. And this is Matthew, is the one that is sowing it. Just like this, you can see this is ready. We have to put potato vines to ensure the sowing goes well. That is why you can see potato vines on it. But this is how everything looks like. This is how everything looks like. But as you can see, he has put some potato vines on this before sowing, then on this before sowing, and then on this too before sowing. Of course, we also want to go and enjoy this at home. You can see, we also want to go and enjoy it at home. We have fresh sweet potatoes. That is why we take our time to teach you how you can replicate the same success. Because one of the reasons why they love our potatoes is that it's always big, fresh, and you know, exceptionally delicious. But for these small ones, we are going to pack it in a way so that we tell them in the market that these are the small ones. So if you are interested in buying the small ones, especially those who are not that financially buoyant, then they will buy that one. So that is how we operate here. That is how. And you can, for this part, grass cutters and rats really attack some of the potatoes, and instead of throwing them away, we have our pigs. So we've cut them, we'll sun dry them, and then we'll give them to the pigs to enjoy. We'll just cut them to smaller pieces. My wife has been doing that already, so we'll still cut them to smaller pieces and then we'll sun dry them and then give them to the pigs. We have not even given you any update on our pigs farm, on our pig farm. Of course, we just wanted to clock a year so that we can tell you the challenges. You know, we don't sugarcoat anything on our channel. That is one of the attributes of our own channel. We don't sugarcoat anything. We tell you as it is, the challenges that we have faced and all, so that you can really learn what we are going through or what we went through. So that the reason why we bring you every update as it is so that when you want to follow the same path, you don't make the same mistakes that we have made in the past. So please, let's grow together. If this is your first time watching our channel, we can tell you that it is value driven, it is value laden, so you can subscribe. Please be part of this family. We are a growing family, and we want to say a hearty cheers to our new subscribers. In the last 1 month, we have about 90 subscribers joining us, and we are organic family. We love you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being part of us. We really love you. We really love you. So thank you for being part of this family. And for my wife that you've seen for a while, I know that she has 1 or 2 things to say. So
hi guys, good afternoon, good morning, good evening from whatever time you're watching us from. See my hands, they are so dirty. So we have been packing our potatoes to the farm, as my husband as earlier said, and
to the market.
Pardon me. And I'm impressed with what I've seen. At least I was telling him which day was that, because it's like the 3rd time I'm taking potatoes to the market this year, and what we've made this year, I think it's better than what we made last year. However, we experienced some things we did not experience last year. You know, there are some parts of the land that didn't grow well, part of the farm that didn't grow well. So we would have had maybe times 2 of what we are taking to the market today, but because of drought, and then the drought encouraged pests, infections. It encouraged rats and all of that to attack it. Let me look for an example of one that rat has already. I
have one here.
Okay, look at this now. We can't take it to the market. It has devalued the potato. Although we can cut this off and still, you know, sell with these ones, but it has devalued it. Just imagine we have more than 10, like more than 20% of it. Look at this. It has been so big, but the rats attacked it. So that is why those are some of the challenges we experienced with potatoes this year. And because, you know, we tried last year, we did more of organic farming. We didn't really use much of fertilizer. We didn't use pesticides, insecticides and all of that. But because of the drought this year, we had no choice than to use. In fact, if we had not used pesticide or insecticide, it would have been worse than this. And we are trying to, you know, encourage organic farming, you know, farming without any chemicals and all of that. But we had to spray at some point. We didn't spray the potatoes directly. We had to spray the leaves, something like this. Look at this, for instance. Now these leaves are infected. So when you check, this is not our farm though, but when you check what is under this, you will discover that the potatoes are already infested with pests too. So then we had to spray at some point, but that was the last resort. We made that our last resort. So we are hoping that the Lord will have mercy on Nigeria and give us rain this year. That is our prayer and our hope, because we really had a lot of things like this amongst the potatoes. We really had a lot of things like this, but that's not to say that there was no profit. We made some gains too. We are praying for a favorable weather. You can also join us to pray for a favorable weather, because if things continues this way, food will be expensive. It's already getting super expensive this year. It is like the amount we are selling a bag of potato this year is like times 4 or 5 of how much we sold it last year. So you can imagine how expensive things are here in Nigeria right now. And I would not blame farmers, because obviously if potatoes are infected like this, what do you expect farmers to do? They will spend more on chemicals to try not to get it infected. That's pesticide, insecticide, and then we really could not do anything about rats and grasshoppers attacking it. There was really nothing we could do about it. So, but we are grateful to God, and we're hoping for a favorable weather. So, like my husband said, potatoes like this, the ones we have like this, we are giving it to the pigs. We have not shared our pig week journey with you, because we want it to be after a year, when we would have learned 1 or 2 things. Even though it's not yet a year, we've had more than double of the amount of pigs we have now. We started with 3 and we now have 11 or so, but we are not ready to share that yet. We want to learn before we bring it to this channel to give you to learn. We love you, as you know. If you are watching us for the first time, please subscribe. Please subscribe, because you have a lot to learn about farming. We are doing it together. We know they do them alone, like we used to say in Nigeria. We're not doing it alone. We know we have a family out there that are watching with us, so we are doing this together. We are learning, we are doing it together so that you can get inspiration from us and start something small. We started small too, so please start small. We love you, and we would love to see you again in our next video. We want you to watch the next video, because you don't know what we are bringing. It could be about rice, it could be about potatoes again, it could be about yam, it could be about the pigs. Who knows where we'll start?
Want to harvest it, and
so watch out for something more exciting on this channel. Love you all. See you next time. Bye.